Architecture gives us the opportunity to improve people's lives through design. And with the Kharkiv competition, we were able to really start and think about the community, the end user. So it wasn't just about repairing and rebuilding the fabric, the buildings. It was also about repairing and rebuilding those communities as well and bringing them back to life.
I think at heart, everyone wants to give something of quality back to the world. And I think architecture competitions are a great way to do this within building design because it gives you an opportunity to play and experiment without all of the constraints that you have in a real life project. And it gives you the opportunity to explore new ideas. And even if those ideas don't make their way into the final competition submission, I find that we always take something away from competition projects that we can use in our day-to-day work.
We're participating in this competition because participating allows us to contribute to healing communities by repairing and rebuilding what has been lost, giving people a chance to reclaim their space and go on with their lives.
Well, I've always felt that well-designed buildings have the power to uplift the lives of the people who experience them. And my philosophy on building design is that this is always best achieved through an open collaboration early in the design process, where we get the viewpoints and input of lots of different disciplines, and that informs the design decisions. And in that sense, the collaboration with Gensler was fantastic. They were a very open collaborator, very receptive to the input of all our technical disciplines, and it led to a really great collaboration and I think a really great outcome.
This was a collaborative process, working with Cundall engineers, Neo-Eco, and also Pashenko architects who were based in Ukraine. And it was great to work with all of those organizations. The engineers then ensured that our ideas had structural integrity, that our modular system was deliverable, that we were improving building performance, and that the bomb shelters were aligned to Ukrainian standards as well as effective. Working with Neo-Eco and Pashenko ensured that we really got to understand the local needs of the communities living close to the front line in Ukraine, which I think was one of the most important things that we needed to understand.
We want to all projects reflect sustainability and future-oriented design. Our goal is to create structures that are not only durable but also environmentally friendly, with a long-term impact for communities.
The proposal imagines a renewed identity of the place, deeply rooted in the existing context, where memories are sensitively cherished. It is a new beginning, a rebirth of a place where traumas are not forgotten but conquered. We were striving to create well-defined places that will bring community together.
Well, from the beginning, one theme that emerged very clearly was the fact that the needs of the users of these buildings and of the communities were going to change over time. And that theme really runs through as a thread across all of the aspects of the design submission.
Our approach was very practical. It was based on buildability. We were inspired by the request of modularity, and we developed the concept influenced by the place and the local folklore.
The design ideas we've considered for this competition would certainly apply across wider Ukraine. First, we've approached through the point of connecting spaces and connecting people through the spaces. The master plan piece enhance this approach, ensure that people come out of the buildings, communicate in this public environment. Why we believe it can be applied elsewhere? Because it's all about healing the communities, ensure it is safe and future-proof for people to come back and live in the provided spaces.